Okay,
Sir, yung ano nila, yung Loren.
Q&A na lang to ah.
Sige, Loren, sir.
Yung Loren, may kopya na kami. But I have to be honest with you, hindi ko pa nabasa, kararating ko lang from the Senate. Um, One thing I do know about it though is that it's only a second division decision, which means that it is not yet final. No, so there can be an appeal taken from it, which means wala din siyang practical impact doon sa kandidatura kasi nga hindi pa siya final. But we'll try to get the copy out to you. Pero with the caveat nga na it is only a second division decision.
Sir,
Only in the sense that hindi, only in the sense of where it is in the process, not because the second division is there. Okay.
sir, if you're going to print on Saturday, so
Mhm.
si Senator Legarda will still be on the Antique ballot.
Yes. Again, because nga the decision is not yet final, then it will have no practical effect on the candidacy.
Sir, on the printing of ballots, you
Yes.
mentioned that you're going to start this Saturday.
Earlier today, we sat before the Joint Congressional Oversight Committee and we updated the committee on the progress of preparations for automation. And one of the main things that was mentioned was that ballot printing will start on Saturday, February 9. So we are going to schedule a walkthrough for members of the media sometime next week when the ballot production is in full swing.
Sir, hindi naman sobrang tight yung schedule if you're going to start this Saturday.
Well, again, we're already calling it sort of tight, but just to put it in context, in the 2016 elections, we started printing February 12. So we're still. I mean, if we start on February 9, then we're still what 3 days, 3 days early, considering that again in 2016 we started on Feb 12 and we were able to deliver the ballots on time.
Sir, complete na yung lahat ng ballot cases.
Hindi pa. Kaya nga Feb 9 pa tayo magsa-start kasi yun yung overtime nila ngayon, no? Again, there were some last minute changes including yung kay former spokesman Harry Roque. So adjust ng mga listahan, but again, hopefully by Feb 9 ma-start na yung printing.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, yung sinabi nyo kanina sa Viber, yung news and non-news, yung mga
Yes.
regulations. Pag sinabi mo natin senatorial debate or senatorial forum, yun po ba ay news or non-news?
That would be news. Again, or well, that's in the gray area of sort of newsy, non-news. But here's the thing, though, especially when you want to interview candidates, you can say that you're doing it for purposes of voter education, and obviously that's a laudable goal. But in order for it to fit in that category, you have to show that you tried to invite everyone of the same class. So if you're talking to senatorial candidates, then you have to show that you invited all senatorial candidates. If you're talking about a gubernatorial race somewhere, then you have to invite all of the candidates for governor. The point being that the access that's being given to the candidate is not exclusive to them. Kasi kung exclusive yan to them in the sense that wala ka namang inimbitang ibang slate or ibang individual, then ang mangyayari niyan, posibleng makonsider yan as donated airtime. In which case, it will be considered broadcast advertising, donated broadcast advertising, which will be subject to the rules on broadcast advertising limits.
Sir, does this mean to say that all media outlets are required to air interviews with all 63 senatorial candidates?
No, they're required to invite, if they intend to interview senators, they're required to invite. They're not required to literally interview all 63 because hindi naman lahat ng 63 na yon oo. Kapag hindi nag-consent yung kandidato na mag-appear dun sa program, that's all right. That's not your fault. What's important is that you made the forum or the access open to them.
Sir, hindi ba parang ano ito, infringing on the rights of media outlets to choose people that they want
That they want to promote?
No, no.
That's precisely the point.
No,
No, the point is you don't want the media to be partisan. And if you're saying that we're going to infringe on your right to choose who you want to interview, then you're not interviewing them for the purpose of voter education. You're interviewing them for the purpose of pushing your own goal, right? So it's very simple. It's actually very clear. So again, that's the basic thing. Invite everyone, or else the candidates will have to report their appearance on your show.
Sir, clarification. Kasi meron din kasi sir limit sa airtime. Syempre, hindi lang naman news shows yung ini-air ng mga broadcast station.
Right.
So, pwede ba na halimbawa, in-invite nga nila lahat, but for this week, 10 lang, or 8 lang, or 5 lang.
Okay lang.
Next week, gano'n. So,
Yeah. And
that would still be, hindi yan isasama sa limit.
Yes, it's been done
25
before. It's been done before. Hindi kasya ang 63 sa isang oras. Hindi kasya ang 63 interviewin sa 2 oras. So, pwede mong isi-realize yan. Ang importante, lahat imbitado.
Sir, meron bang klaseng interviews na considered as non-news in terms of format?
Non-news?
Yeah.
Na interview? Oo.
You said, for some
Kunwari, in-interview kita just to talk about your wedding anniversary. Is that news? I don't think so.
Sir, bakit po naging gray area yung forums and debates? Ano pong natin doon? Rational or...
No, it's not a gray area.
Yeah, you said, why not, sir?
I didn't. Did I say it's a gray area?
There's
I said it's sort of like news because it's newsworthy, of course, what their opinions will be, but it's not actually a news program per se because it's not delivering news.
but it's classified as news.
Yes. Okay.
Sir, when do you expect the COCs from develop?
Well, we're reconvening on Monday, so I guess we're going to expect arrivals over the weekend. So we have a reception and verification committee. I'm sorry, a reception committee, and they'll be safeguarding the documents that arrive over the weekend until we're able to convene and canvass them. I think isa pa lang ata natatapos, di ba? Yung talunan parang talunan na natalo nga ata yung yung isang side natalo ata. Hindi ko alam kung aling side.
Sir, may verification ba? Kasi si Alexandra Aguilar nandun siya sa baba. Meron siyang pinost na initial, but for North Cotabato, parang may 21.
Hindi kami pwede mag-verify verify hangga't hindi lumalabas sa kanila. Pero mayroong tinatanong ata si Ma'am Sandra. Ano ba 'yun? Sandali. Oh, ang question ata was, now that the ARM is dissolved, how will that affect our preparations for May 2019 in terms of ballots and candidates? So, I'm assuming that was asked na rin. So, again, now that the ARM is dissolved, how will that affect our preparation for May 2019 in terms of ballots and candidates? Number one, even in the ARM, they will still vote for senator, they will still vote for party list, and so on. Ang hindi nila iboboto yung regional elected officials nila because that will happen only in 2022. So, ang impact is wala nang balota na magkakaroon ng ganong section. In the previous elections kasi, ballots intended for the ARM had a special section that said ARM Governor, ARM Vice Governor, and ARM Legislative Assembly. So, wala na ngayon yon. We will have enough time to decide how the new format will look like because we will only have the elections in the Bangsamoro in 2022. The other thing that I probably have to point out is hindi naman nakalagay sa balota yung designation ng ARM or Caraga or whatever ng autonomous regions. So pangalan lang din ng lugar ang mag-a-appear sa balota because we are municipality specific. No? In fact, precinct specific, pero again, hindi naman ilalagay diyan yung kung ano siya, kung BARM siya or Caraga siya or CAR or something like that. These are labels that are, you know, used administratively to make referring to these places easier, but on the ballot it's the name of the municipality. Okay? Ready? All right. Thank you.